Forster resonance energy transfer. You only have two overlapping floor forces. Oh, oh! I didn't see you there. Hi! I didn't see you there. Can you hear me? Yeah. What are you doing? It's Valentine's Day. Shouldn't you be out on a date? Ah, you're single, and you have no roster, and no friends. Don't you think that's a little pathetic? Sitting here watching some dude. No. Don't be offended. Don't be offended. Actually, I appreciate that. How about instead of watching me study, you and I go on a date? Yeah? Let me go change really quick. Ooh. I'll be right back.
2 hours later.
Hello there. Wow, how nice of you to come. Isn't this lovely? A candlelit dinner. There's the food. Oh, pasta and water. Isn't this lovely? I actually got you something. Happy Valentine's Day. Pasta's good, right? So, we're splitting the bill, right? Hello and welcome to my first ever video on my first ever YouTube channel. Thank you for joining me and happy Valentine's Day. I hope you all are doing well. I'm filming this in advance. It's actually not Valentine's Day for me. It's February 12th. Because, let's be honest, I got plans Valentine's Day.
Lies! The filthy earth boy lies! He lies! Lies!
What better way to spend a Valentine's Day than eating good food and scrolling the internet and reading stories about people's horrible relationships and first dates? Yes, that is what we will be doing today. We will be going through a couple Reddit stories, just perusing the internet, and reading your horrible relationship stories. So, kick back, enjoy your food, drink some water, stay hydrated. Your skin's dry, I can see it. And enjoy these stories. Okay, first story is from Reddit by someone called I Saw It All 3515. And the title is, Am I the a-hole for watching my roommate bang her boyfriend? Wow. Starting off strong. This is good. Okay. Here we go. Junk account. Never actually posted before, but I really feel like I didn't do anything wrong. This actually started a few months ago. My 21 female roommate, 24 female, got a new boyfriend. I have no idea how old he is, but I think he's younger than her. We've been roommates for 2 years, and I've never had any issues with her. We've never been more than momentarily annoyed with each other until the last few months. My roommate got a new boyfriend, and they have been... What? I can't read. Y'all, I'm sorry. My roommate got a new boyfriend, and they have both been really obnoxious. Bro, my dang video cut out. I didn't even know. I literally finished reading the whole story. So, let me read it again. Where was I? My roommate got a new boyfriend, and they have both been really obnoxious. It started out with them being really loud at night. I could deal with this for the most part. Earplugs and a fan make it all go away. I'm sure my ex-boyfriend and I have had a few loud nights too, so I can let that go. Okay. Then I found a pair of her panties and a used condom tucked in the couch cushions when it was my week to clean the living room. I let it go until a few weeks later when it was my week to clean again. I pretty much found the same thing, but the condom had leaked onto the couch cushion.
Oh, hell no, man. What?
Listen, I'm a clean freak, semi-germaphobe, and just human bodily fluids, like whether it's or spit or whatever, just human bodily fluids, they just gross me out. And couch is where everyone sits. Let me keep reading. That's jail time. How do you leave your condom in the couch so long that it leaks into it? She's a slob. I can tell this roommate is a slob. Anyway, let me keep reading. I kind of exploded on her because that's disgusting. Yeah. She cleaned the cushion with a random assortment of cleaners that left a huge bleach stain on the cushion, and it's not the kind of couch where we could just flip the cushion over. Oh, this roommate. We then had pretty intense yelling match that ended when she got her dad to replace the couch. Her dad had the couch delivered a week later. He showed up and made us sit down and talk. I'm 100% sure he was embarrassed by her behavior, and he made her agree to keep bedroom activities in her bedroom if I'd let her stay. I suggested maybe she should move out. It never occurred to me not to keep that sort of stuff in my own bedroom. I agree. Like, that is a public. That's a shared couch. And I don't know, it's very disrespectful of your roommate's space. Everything was fine for a few weeks. Then one day I came home from work and walked into the two of them screwing in the living room again. They did the entire,
"Oh my gosh, shocked Pikachu, we're so sorry, got carried away."
and all that bull crap. That little voiceover, I inserted that. That wasn't. Anyway, we had a huge yelling match that got us fined $200 by the building. Jesus. Her dad paid the fine and apologized to me. He said he'd work on finding her a new place. In the meantime, I went out of state for some work-related training. See, that's where you made a mistake. You just left. Now she's gonna be screwing on that couch every day, 24/7, just because you're not there. And you're gonna come back to a crunchy, stiff couch cushion. Lord have mercy. Anyway, the day I flew back, I texted her that my plane landed early and that I was coming home. I asked if she wanted me to pick her up food. She never responded, not out of the ordinary, but at least I tried. I got home, used my key in the door, which requires jiggling that's not quiet, swung the door open, banged my luggage on the step up to the apartment. Somehow they managed not to hear me. He was sitting on my couch, can I say that on here? He was sitting on my couch, but ASS naked. She was on his lap facing him, and they were going to town. I won't lie, she's adorable, and I've always had a little crush on her. He's not bad looking either. I was about to scream at them, but was just too tired after a week away in flights, Ubers, etc. Also, I might have had a few glasses of wine on the flight. So I just sat down and watched. Oh my god. Kinky. Whoa. I didn't do anything, just watched. I'm not sure how long it took them to finish. That's crazy. She literally just sat there and watched them? Do they even know she's watching? That's weird. Alright, let's keep reading. Just as they were about to get to the post-sex cuddle, I said, "Well, that was quite the show, but I'm really tired and going to take a shower and go to bed, so could you guys keep it in your room and quiet the rest of the night?" Then I took my luggage into my room and slammed the door. As soon as I got in my room and locked my door, she was pounding on it and screaming that I was a peeping Tom and should be a sex offender. Well, yes. I yelled back that if she kept pounding on the door, I'd send the video to her father. I don't have a video. Oh my gosh. Thank goodness. Because I would never have recorded it even if it had occurred to me. It went quiet. I took a quick shower, an Ambien, and passed out. She hasn't been here all day. I texted her father and asked him to come get her SHIT and said it's going to cost me 3.5K to cancel her sublease. I haven't heard back. So am I an ASS? Before I get in this, I need to get a bite of this pasta. It's getting cold. It's really good.
They're eating.
So, is she the bad guy in this? Honestly, to a degree, yes. But in principle, when we're talking about what your roommate was doing, having sex on y'all's shared couch, and not only having sex on the couch, but leaving a mess on said couch for the roommate to find and clean up herself, that makes your roommate very much the bad guy. In fact, I find that behavior very just creepy and weird, because clearly she has no respect for you if she's going to be having sex on the very couch that you sit on and lounge on and relax on. If she doesn't have respect for the space y'all live in, she does not have respect for you. Now, clearly you don't have respect for her either. Because for you to walk into the apartment and just silently watch them have sex, that's crazy. That's so kinky. Actually, that is a kink. What's that called? Voyeurism? When you take like that BDSM test, that's like one of the things. Voyeurism. It's like when you like to watch other people mingle. When you like to watch other people mingle. Right. But I don't know. And then not only that, to a degree, you're blackmailing your friends, saying, oh, if you don't quit pounding on my door, I'm going to send a video to your father of y'all having sex. So not only are you blackmailing her about pounding on the door, you're also, even though it's a lie, you're lying about this video. You're insinuating that you filmed your friend in a very vulnerable act. And you have the audacity and the... what's the word? You have the audacity and the capacity to send it to her father as blackmail so that she would stop pounding on your door and basically just leave you alone. That's really creepy and really weird. And like, I know your roommate made you uncomfortable, but... and I know you don't have I know your roommate made you uncomfortable, and I know you don't actually have a video of them in the act, but that's just a very sensitive and creepy thing to get on her about. So, there is an update. Let's see what it says. Sorry about the wall of text, and sorry an update took so long. Not many seemed interested in one. I was tired when I wrote my original post, and since then I've worked 8 days in a row. My roommate has moved out. And that's for the better. For both of you, honestly. Her father moved her to his house on Saturday. I was at work when it happened. He also bought me a new couch and gave me 6 months worth of rent so I wouldn't have to cancel her sublease. Oh my gosh. Who is this father? This is like a sugar daddy. Like, I know it's... maybe that was weird. That was weird. Well, no. OP isn't related, so... sugar daddy. Because not only... was he like paying to get the couch repaired, he also paid to get her moved out, the roommate, and I was paying 6 months of rent. That's crazy. I need one of those. Anyway.
Here's how to find a sugar daddy.
Must be nice to have someone to just make all your mistakes go away with money. Exactly, just what I was saying. When he called, he sounded really mad, and I thought it was because of my video comment or me watching. Your guys' comments really freaked me out that I could get in trouble, even though there was no video. I wanted to tell her I was sorry and that there wasn't a video. He had no idea what I was talking about, because when I texted him, I just asked him to move her out ASAP. I just said she did it again and I needed her gone. He wasn't upset with me and couldn't stop laughing. He apologized profusely for raising such a brat. He said she deserved it. maybe. I still feel like that's pretty extreme. Knowing me, I would have like an anxiety attack and probably die.
Jonathan Davis dead at 53.
If he told me he had a video of me fudging on the couch and you were gonna send it to my father, I probably would have died on the spot. That's right. Dead. Even though most agreed I wasn't the I think I changed my mind. I really think it was an thing to do. Okay. The more I think about it, the more grossed out and embarrassed I am. Sorry, I guess it's not my kink as so many seem to suggest. I've never seen before, and I'm guessing if it's like what I watched, it's not my thing. Oh. So to the few who called me a creep, it was a creepy thing to do. I haven't talked to her since the incident, and her father said it was best we didn't talk. He also said he wasn't going to tell her I was sorry about the video comment because it seemed like it had an effect on her. He said if she knew I felt sorry, then she just assumed she was in the right and didn't do anything wrong. Okay, so there was like some turnaround right there. She like acknowledged that while yeah, her roommate really was fundamentally in the principle of the story in the wrong, she was too, because that really was creepy. And I don't care if you have a kink for watching stuff like that. If you're going to walk in on someone who's unexpectedly in the act and you're not gonna give notice that you're in the room but instead sit there and watch them, that is creepy. That's really weird. Like, if it's creepy to peep at someone in the bathroom, it is most definitely creepy to be watching someone going at it on the couch, okay? So, that was crazy. I'm glad that she acknowledges her fault, and she, while also acknowledging that, like, her roommate was at fault too. And his dad was a great mediator. He handled the situation pretty well. I'm actually glad what the dad has done. He's right, they should not talk. Ooh. A comment says, I am actually sad for the dad. What a garbage daughter he got. He should not waste his time fixing her life all the time. Ooh, dang. And then another comment said, he is the reason she acts the way she does. She has no self-respect, no self-confidence, and everything has always been handed to her. Yeah, I do agree. The dad kind of is responsible for this behavior, but I think he handled it really well. I think him being involved in this was needed. If it was just kept between the two girls and then maybe a third friend who was going to mediate it, it could have gotten really messy and like really petty. And it did get petty, but it could have gotten way worse than that. So the dad did play a good role in this. Now fundamentally, this girl got issues. Okay? Anyway, so that last story kinda wasn't Valentine's-y bad date experience. It was more like a friend thing. But there was a couple in there. And it is a reminder that when you are in a relationship, you have to consider others around you, including your roommate, your friends, and your father. So that's just a reminder that being single has its perks because you don't have to worry about any of that. You can just worry about yourself. So boom. It was about a Valentine's-y datey-like thing, okay? Leave me alone. So this next story, guys, this pasta is good. And I'm barely getting to eat it. Okay. This next story is actually from Quora. And the question is, what's the scariest date you've ever been on? And this guy, Jackie NG, from New York City, 5 years ago, says, I did online dating because my friend kept telling me about it, praising it, and talked me into trying it. Quick note, I've tried online dating too. Let me keep reading, that'll be a story another time. I gave in and made an account. From the app, I met this girl. At first, she seemed pretty chill, down to earth, etc. But after a while, things started changing. She kept demanding to know what I'm doing, where I'm at, asking me to send her selfies almost daily, and she sends me a lot of text messages, even though I told her that I won't be able to reply because I'm going to be busy. She would still send me text messages nonstop. But still, I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt by telling myself women are just very talkative and nosy creatures. What? Dude, she's into you. Like, why is that weird to you? Like, I don't know. Like, I know y'all have, it's from the sounds of it, y'all haven't met yet, but she's excited about you in this interaction and she wants to communicate. Clearly, communication is important to her. And for you to say, women are just very talkative and nosy creatures. Creatures. Okay, women, y'all are creatures. Not women. Creatures. Anyway. Finally, we met up for the first time, and in real life, because she demanded it. I guess women are demanding too. Well...
What did he say?
I just agreed because if not, she wouldn't shut up about it. I even oh my gosh! Bro. Why are you even on dating apps and trying dating if you're not gonna be enthusiastic about it? Oh my gosh. I even told her it's a hangout, not a date. So we're face to face in person and she's super quiet, completely the opposite of us talking via text messages. In my mind, I'm like, WTF is going on right now because of the awkward silence. So, sorry, this pasta, I ate it really quick. Anyway, so I kept trying really hard to start conversations, to keep the talking going, and she just stays quiet the whole time. All she does is nod or shakes her head. And the creepiest part is she would just out of nowhere start laughing, and when I didn't even say a joke or punchline. And I'm like, what the raising my eyebrows. Okay, that is weird. You know, from my experience, meeting someone after you've talked online in person is a little nerve-wracking. But like, no communication. She's a little odd. She's a little nervous. Okay, but let's give her a chance. After that one meetup, she started claiming she's my girlfriend now. She told me she told her mom all about me. She put me as boyfriend status on Facebook and started telling everyone we're a couple. I'm like, WTF. So I just ghosted her. After like a month, she finally stopped sending the raging text messages and call spams. I felt like I dodged a bullet. And good thing I didn't tell her my address too. Well, dang, bro. This is actually an excellent story for the theme of this date. Reasons why you shouldn't be on dates and why you should be single on Valentine's Day. Because of this, because I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, this woman sounds a little interesting, but this dude, this Jackie NG, you're an ASS hole. I don't think I can say that stuff on YouTube, so I'm playing it safe, guys. Bear with me. But no, for real. I get it. For some people, when you just meet, especially meeting on a dating app, when there's too much talking, it might be like too much. But the thing is, you met on a dating app. So there's unavoidably going to be like a lot of texting back and forth. That's the only form of communication. And there's a lot of dark space when it comes to knowing each other when it comes to dating apps, because literally you only know each other from each other's profiles. You've never met in person, so of course she's going to be talkative a lot, and clearly she likes you too. So I don't understand why he was really upset about that. Like, sure, you could feel like, oh, this might be a little too much, but just the way he worded it and referred to women in her as talkative, nosy creatures. Nosy creatures? Talkative creatures. She just wants to get to know you. Now, the date part, yes, that is weird. When you have to entertain the entire conversation and she's giving you nothing, that's an issue. And I would be raising my eyebrow too, being like, what the flip is going on? But jeez, for her to like go on Facebook and like tell her mom and everyone that they're dating, that is weird. Like, she is a weirdo. Now, I was a little shocked when he said, so I just ghosted her. I personally have a hard experience with ghosting. Now, I have been the one to do the ghosting, but no longer, because I have now been ghosted. And it's a miserable feeling. Especially when it seemed like she was so into you too, even though it was kind of for no apparent reason. It was very superficial. But regardless, she had some type of feeling towards you, whether you liked it or not. And you could at least just send a message, be like, hey, like, I don't want this to happen. Clearly you didn't like the first date. You need to tell her that. Like, it really sounds like he's not good at communication. He should have just been straight off the bat, been like, hey, thank you for going on this date with me, but I did not like it. I don't want to move things forward. It was nice meeting you. Boom. Done. If she's crazy after that, she's crazy. Then you could proceed to ghost. But just to ghost right off the bat after the first date, don't do that. Because that hurts. So that's why you should be single. That's why you should be grateful you're watching this video on Valentine's Day, okay? Because you're not going to get hurt. You're not going to get ghosted. You're not having to spend money on some loser's food, okay? You got all the food right here. All the food right here.
And what did you think?
Yeah, dry. Like a mouthful of sand. It's drier than the Sahara Desert.
All right.
Even the flies, no longer interested.
Okay. Is there anything else you wanted me to get for you, or?
A wheel for that bike out there. That way I can get the fuck out of...
So those were two wonderful stories. Not gonna lie, they were kind of long, and I don't want this video to be too long, especially for my first one. So, I know that the theme of this video has been reasons why you should really enjoy being single, because there could be a lot of bad experiences with dating and relationships in general. Kind of like this last dude we read about with his weird lack of emotional intelligence dating scheme, and then the roommate dynamic weird thing. That was strange. But anyway, those are all things that show that yes, it is wonderful being single. Because when you're single, you only have to worry about yourself. You don't have to get caught up in this messy world of other people and getting hurt. But on that note, I do want to say that it is good and it's okay to want and to seek love in a relationship. That's very much okay. And just because you're single today, on your couch with nobody, watching me on Valentine's Day, that doesn't make you less than or unworthy of love. So, Valentine's Day is just one day of the year. It's literally one day that for some reason has been given the title of the romantic day of the year. Like literally any day can be Valentine's Day. So don't get caught up if you're single on this day. Just be happy that you're here. Fall in love with yourself. Take yourself on a date. Buy yourself a flower. This is fake. When you go on dates or when you get into a relationship, just be very cautious. Know your worth. Know your boundaries. Know what's good for you and what's not. Because Lord knows. Lord knows. I've had a lot of bad dates. In fact, all of them have been bad. But that's not going to stop me from trying for love. Love is about taking risks and honoring yourself in the process. And then doing that, you'll find something. So best of luck to all of you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If it's awkward, it probably is. It's my first time ever like recording myself. Like literally I'm just using my phone and then my headphones as a mic. And I'm just looking at myself. And then I'm looking at you. And I barely like touched my meal. So sorry if the quality of this is really bad. I've never done this before. I just wanted to do this for fun. I just want to try new things this year, 2025, you know. New Year's resolutions. But anyway, to those who watched, thank you for watching. Share this with your friends because, you know, maybe if I'm entertaining enough and my quality is good, I can make some money from this. Yeah? And then for you guys, I could buy a recording camera and we don't have to use my phone. Yeah, for you guys. Yeah. So share the video, as the YouTubers say, what is it? Like and subscribe and hit that notification bell. I'm gonna try posting regularly every week, ideally on Friday. So stay tuned for the next video. I have a really good idea for it. I'm very excited. And love yourself. Most importantly, love yourself. Happy Valentine's Day. Have a good one, guys. Bye. If this video goes out one more time, I might kill someone. I might kill you.